Hello candidates, I am going to dictate you a passage from Progressive magazine. So please get ready for the dictation. The dictation will start after 15 seconds. The National Infrastructure Pipeline, which I announced in December 2019, is the first of its kind whole of government exercise ever undertaken by Government of India. The NIP was launched with 6,800 projects. The project pipeline has now expanded to 7,400 projects. Around 217 projects worth rupees 1.10 lakh crores under some key infrastructure ministries have been completed. The NIP is a specific target which this government is committed to achieving over the coming years. It will require a major increase in funding both from the government and the financial sector. In this budget, I propose to take concrete steps to do this in three ways. Firstly, by creating the institutional structures. Secondly, by a big thrust on monetizing assets. And thirdly, by enhancing the share of capital expenditure in central and state budgets. Infrastructure needs long-term debt financing. A professionally managed development financial institution is necessary to act as a provider, enabler, and catalyst for infrastructure financing. Accordingly, I shall introduce a bill to set up a DFI. I have provided a sum of rupees 20,000 crores to capitalize this institution. The ambition is to have a lending portfolio of at least rupees 5 lakh crores for this DFI in 3 years' time. Monetizing operating public infrastructure assets is a very important financing option for new infrastructure construction. A national monetization pipeline of potential brownfield infrastructure assets will be launched. An asset monetization dashboard will also be created for tracking the progress and to provide visibility to investors. Some important measures in the direction of monetization are 1. National Highways Authority of India and PGCIL each have sponsored one investment that will attract international and domestic institutional investors. 5. Operational roads with an estimated enterprise value of rupees 5,000 crores are being transferred to the NHAI Investment Trust. Similarly, transmission assets of a value of rupees 7,000 crores will be transferred to the PGCIL investment. 2. Railways will monetize dedicated freight corridor assets for operations and maintenance after commissioning. 3. The next lot of airports will be monetized for operations and management concession. 4. Other core infrastructure assets that will be rolled out under the Asset Monetization Program include NHAI operational toll roads, transmission assets of PGCIL. In the budget estimates 2020-21, we had provided rupees 4.12 lakh crores for capital expenditure. It was our effort that in spite of resource crunch we should spend more on capital, and we are likely to end the year at around rupees 4.50 lakh crores, which I have provided in the revised estimate 2020-21. For this year, I propose a sharp increase in capital expenditure and thus have provided rupees 5.54 lakh crores, which is 34.5% more than the budget estimate of 2020-21. Of this, I have kept a sum of more than rupees 44,000 crores in the budget, head of the Department of Economic Affairs, to be provided for projects, programs, departments that shows good progress on capital expenditure and are in need of further funds. Over and above this expenditure, we would also be providing more than rupees 2 lakh crores to states and autonomous bodies for their capital expenditure. More than 13,000 kilometers length of roads at a cost of rupees 3.3 lakh crores has already been awarded under the rupees 5.30 lakh crores Bharatmala Pariyojana project, of which 3,800 kilometers have been constructed. By March 2022, we would be awarding another 8,500 kilometers and complete an additional 11,000 kilometers of national highway corridors. To further augment road infrastructure, more economic corridors are also being planned. Some are 3,500 km of national highway works in the state of Tamil Nadu at an investment of rupees 1 lakh crores. Construction will start next year. 1,100 km of national highway works in the state of Kerala at an investment of rupees 65,000 crores, including 600 km section of Mumbai-Kanyakumari corridor in Kerala. 700 km of highway works in the state of West Bengal at a cost of rupees 25,000 crores, including upgradation of existing road Kolkata-Siliguri. 4 national highways works of around rupees 19,000 crores are currently in progress in the state of Assam. Further works of more than rupees 34,000 crores covering more than 1,300 kilometers of national highways will be undertaken in the state in the coming 3 years. Indian Railways have prepared a National Rail Plan for India 2030. The plan is to create a future-ready railway system by 2030. Bringing down the logistic costs for our industry is at the core of our strategy to enable Make in India.